Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lila from LilaBudgets. I'm so glad you could join me today. On my channel, there will be cash stuffings, condensings, budget with me's, and a bit of everything. If you want to join me on my financial journey on being debt-free and having financial freedom, click like and subscribe and keep on watching. Happy 2025, everyone. I am so happy to see you guys in the new year. We are finally here, and as you can tell today, I don't have any nails on. I really just wanted to rest on my holiday break, and so I am doing this video on my break on January 2nd. I am back at work, and so yeah, you won't see any nails from me. Like always, I have my fetch rewards in the description below, so use that code to open up your account and you can get 4,000 points, and I can also get 4,000 points. You can use your points to get gift cards. So I actually got, after a month and a half of scanning receipts, $10 Amazon gift card that I haven't used yet, so I'll have to use that. I also have my Lila20 coupon code for Cloudy Money Etsy shop items, so go check Callista's shop out. She has such cute items, and one of the items that or envelopes I have in my personal binder, the Bose envelopes, those are from her, so check her out. I also have my 2025 new Ally referral link in the description below, so go check that out. If you open up an account with Ally, I can get $50 and you can get $100, and I am only eligible up to like $250 or something. So 10 of you guys, 100 of you guys, go ahead and go do it. I can only get up to $250, but you will always get 100 each, okay? So I have put my new Ally referral link in the description below because the 2024 one expired. All right, so for today's video, I will be going over my 2025 financial and personal goals. So this is a different type of video. I wanted to mix this one up with my cash stuffing, but I just thought it would be better to separate them. And it would be good to have this video so I can look back at the end of 2025. I got this really cute glass, what do they call these? Glass cup from my sister-in-law, and she makes these and I just love it. I mean, it's Hello Kitty, it's drinks. I love drinks. I am a water drinker daily though. I don't drink coffee daily. I probably drink coffee or iced coffee or tea like once every 2 weeks. So it actually gives me a headache. That's how you know I don't drink coffee. So I just love ice with water. I don't drink pop, soda. All right. Okay, so 2025 goals. So hopefully this can help you with your 2025 goals. I hope it does. I was only going to share financial goals because that is what my channel is for, but I thought to, you know, go ahead and share personal goals also. And so I'll be going through each one by one, and please be understanding, like, this is where I'm at in my life right now. I always say this, but you know, just disclaimer, I am not a financial professional or a financial advisor. I am a 27-year-old mom of one and a wife, a first-time homeowner that just wants to share, you know, my experiences with personal finance and, you know, personal development. Yeah. So these are my goals for 2025. So my 2025 financial goals, I wanted to go over those first. And my first one is continue contributing 15% of my gross income to retirement. I am putting 7.5% of my gross income into Roth 401k, but I am getting a 7.5, 100% match from my employer. So I do contribute, you know, overall 15% of my gross income into retirement. Even though I'm only contributing 7.5, my employer does give me the other 7.5. So if you have an employer match for your 401k, it doesn't matter if it's traditional or Roth, take it. Okay, it's free money that your employer is giving it to you. So let's say I put like, it's just an example, this is not what I do, okay? If I put like $600 a month, my employer also gives me a $600 a month towards it. So I do really want to retire at 55. My parents are in their 50s and they're healthy and traveling. So I'm just praying, you know, of course, that I am by then and traveling. But yeah, of course, my life motto right now is kind of YOLO, but also save money. And so I want to do all at the same time, so balance is key. But yes, I want, okay, getting back to this, I want to continue contributing 15% to retirement. And then number 2 is save $10,000 in my emergency fund. So I have about $7,000 in my emergency fund. I did have like over $10,000, but I had house maintenance or house fixes that I had to do last year. It was about $5,000-$6,000 to fix water pipes, to get a water softener, and to get a new washer. So we took some from there. So I got it back up to $7,000 at the end of 2024, but the goal will be to add an additional $3,000 into that emergency fund. And that is about 2 months of expenses. My goal is 3 to 6 months, which would be like $20,000-$30,000, but that's just not realistic for this year. So 10,000 is good. And an emergency fund is really, really important. I would say if you're a homeowner, you have kids, you have a spouse, and you need, you know, my first priority is making sure that my family has, you know, a roof over our heads. So, and food to eat. Number 3 is save $20,000 in dream house. I started saving last year for our dream house, and we have about $5,500 in our dream house account, and I want to continue that. I want to save additional $15,000 in dream house this year. And this will be coming out of my bonus that I get yearly. I get a performance bonus. I am a salary paid employee that we do get, like, you know, performance bonuses each year. So it depends how much. And then number 4 is maintain $1,000 to $2,000 in car and home maintenance. This is so important. If you have a car, you know that you have to do maintenance on it. So your oil change you have to do every few months. You need, you know, if you need new tires, you need to get those. And then, you know, battery, you know, you get your car fixed. We just need $1,000 to $2,000 always. So that is my husband and mine. Our goal is to maintain $1,000 to $2,000 in car, and then also in home maintenance, because, you know, as first-time home buyers, I think people really don't tell you. They tell you that you should have a down payment, should have closing costs covered, and your inspection fee, but really they don't really talk about the maintenance part of it. And being a homeowner for the last 4 years this year, I've learned you should have about 3 to 5% of your home value in maintenance, and, you know, or an emergency fund in case something does come up. Because, I mean, this last year we spent $5,000 to $6,000 that was not budgeted. We were good for 2.5 years, and then everything hit at once. So you never know. And so if you do have a home, make sure you get that home maintenance up. And then number 5 is pay off all debt. And so my husband and I, aside from mortgage, we just have some credit card debt. So this is my credit card debt, $5,000. I'm going to share what I have. My husband does not have much at all. So from 2018 to 2024, I graduated in 2018. I paid off $18,000 in student loans, $23,000 in car loans, $20,000 in cash from our wedding, $15,000 for our home down payment and furniture, etc. Probably was more. My husband had about $10,000 he put down on there, so it's about $25,000 we put down on this house. That was in cash also, and then $7,000 in hospital bills. What's left for 2025 is my $5,000 in credit card that I want to pay off of my bonus, and anything that we get from our tax return. So the reason for this $5,000 is this. So I don't charge my credit card. I hate charging things to my credit card, because if you don't have the money, you shouldn't be spending it, right? So this was more left for like emergencies, but also I don't even want to use it. It was more for when I got out of college and I didn't have an emergency fund, and if I needed to charge something, that I charged it on there. So I had maybe a few hundred. Okay, I always paid it off after each month though. Now, this $5,000 came when my husband and I got married in May of 2022, and I booked our honeymoon to Hawaii. We were going to go to Oahu, and it was about $4,000 that I put onto my credit card, and I had savings for this. I was going to pay it off the next month, but a week later, I found out I was pregnant with my son, and so we thought to ourselves, let's save the $4,000 that I was going to pay off my credit card with, and let's just save it in case, you know, we have emergencies that come up. And so I am so thankful I saved that money, because I had to pay off $7,000 in hospital bills. Okay, so giving birth is not cheap, and I do not have, you know, my healthcare is not covered. So I had $7,000 I had to pay, and a part of that was from the $4,000 from my savings. So I'm so glad I saved that money. So yeah, basically going back to this, the $5,000 on the credit card is because we booked our honeymoon, and we didn't go. And so I gave, it was for the car, hotel, and flights. The car and hotel I gave to my parents so that they can go to Hawaii. So they eventually did go to Hawaii. The flight credits, we went to Hawaii the year after. So I had my son in 2023, and that summer of 2023, we went to Hawaii. So it was a year late, but better late than never. And that was one of the best trips I've ever taken with my husband. Yeah, so $4,000 of this is gifted, or $3,000 of it was gifted to my parents to Hawaii, and then about $1,500 was our flight that we eventually took in 2023, and then a couple hundred is just from, I don't know, miscellaneous expenses, clothes, you know, buying clothes off Shein when you're not supposed to, type of things. All right, so that's number 5, pay off all debt, and aside from mortgage. And like I said, I want to do a video when I'm debt-free, aside from mortgage, on how I was able to achieve all of this. Number 6 is increase income. So I do get a yearly raise every year. For the last 6 years, I've gotten a 2 to 3% raise each year. So I'm looking forward to it. I just, you know, I want to increase my income. My husband also got his raise at the end of the year of 2024. So it's just good news all around. And this will come in March. So that is one of my goals. And then I just noted here, continue to use the cash envelope stuffing system to save and pay off debt, because it's helped me so much in 2024. We just have to keep going with it. And so those are my financial goals. And so next part is on my 2025 personal goals. And I wanted to bring this because I feel like my channel is just not financial. It is, but it's also a personal channel of mine, right? Because what I do is very specific. How I budget and the cash stuff is specific to how I do it, and every cash stuffer here on YouTube does things a little bit differently, right? So I wanted to share a little bit of my personal goals with you all, and I hope hopefully this helps you set your goals. So my first goal is improve on communication. So I found that a lot of us now, we just communicate via text or message or via the cloud, and I really just want to improve on communication via in person versus rather, you know, on text or messages. I think it just comes off more clear and really make sure that there's not misunderstandings, or, you know, sometimes, I mean, we all do it. We're in a bad mood, we read something and we are just like, what's wrong with this person? Well, maybe it's you, right? So sometimes I have to check myself too, like I'm reading this wrong, that maybe I shouldn't read my messages, right? But we're just so used to reading messages. I just want to go away from that, and I want to improve at least a little bit, right? Like I want to I started using Snapchat a little less, going off Instagram. I just need, YouTube is my place, kind of like my diary, to share with you all, share with you financial tips and whatnot. But I'll stay here on YouTube and keep up with my family, but I want to limit online communication, and improve on having in-person conversations. Number 2 is delegation as a strength versus weakness. And I would say I struggled with this last year. So I am a lead developer. I lead 3 other developers on my project team, but we have about 15 developers on our actual development team. One of my weaknesses is delegation. I am the oldest in my family, so I'm very used to just doing everything myself. And I kind of struggled with that a little bit last year. In the, end of 2024, I did try to work on this, and so this is one of my goals for 2025, is to improve on delegation and not feeling like I have to do everything, delegating to people, making sure that they speak up and they also have a say in my project or anything that I'm organizing. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is continue work-life balance. I'm really, really big on this. I try not to overwork. So in IT, you can overwork, and I'm salaried paid. So base pay. So I really, really try. When it's 9, I log in, and when it's 5, I'm out, or 4:30, I'm out. Okay, and I take my lunch. I try not to attend lunch meetings. I actually dread lunch meetings. So that's work-life balance. Number 4, LilaBudgets to hit 2,000 subscribers. We got to 1,000 at the end of November, and I'm so appreciative of you all for, getting us there. And we're at 1.4, I think, subscribers. And my goal is to hit 2,000 by the end of this year. So again, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed, liked my videos, commented. You guys heal me, honestly. Like, this is a place of healing for me, my channel, and so thank you so much for being so positive. I would like to think that I'm helping you guys, on your financial journey. And I watch a lot of cash stuffers on here. Even if you don't have a channel, you just comment. I see you all the time, and I just know that you're out there somewhere in this big world, and we're achieving results together for our personal finance journey. And then number 5 is go to the doctors regularly. I want to focus on my physical health and mental health more this year, and go to the doctors just to get checked up to make sure that, everything's okay. Number 6 is meditation and prayers. I have found that meditation and praying is just so relaxing, and it just helps you get through the hard times. And so I want to continue doing that and just being more positive, because I kid you not, there are so many negative things out there and people that just drain you, and you really, really have to pull yourself back in and just try to be as strong and positive as you can. Number 7 is complete family summer bucket list. So my son, this is primarily for my son. He is almost 2, and he loves the park in the summer. We live in Minnesota, so it's cold right now, but I am just so excited for summer. I'm gonna make a bucket list, and we're gonna try to do as much activities as we can. That's also why I have like a summer or a seasons savings challenge, so that we could do all the activities that we want. And then number 8 is hug my son and husband daily. I love hugs, honestly. It just makes me feel better. I know that, like, every time I'm upset or I'm just not feeling good, if my husband just gives me a hug, or like I just hug my son when he comes home, I just feel so much better. It just like makes everything that I've been stressing about and having anxiety about during the whole day like disappear. And so that's my personal goal for 2025 is to do that daily. Number 9 is prioritize myself. I'm really big on this in 2024, and I will continue to be really big in this in 2025. I feel like if you're working on improving yourself and working on prioritizing your mental health, then you'll be the best you can be for your loved ones. And I say that with having experience. And like in my past, I didn't take the best care of myself. I put others before myself and others' feelings before myself, and that's totally okay. I'm a person, I give a lot of grace to others, but then when you know that it's not being reciprocated, where they're not giving grace to you also, then you have to have boundaries and you have to prioritize yourself. Number 10 is evaluate life insurance policies. So I didn't know whether to put this under financial or personal, but I made it more of a personal goal because our parents, we do have 4 sets of parents. If you don't know, my parents are divorced and my husband's parents are also divorced. So we want to evaluate life insurance policies that everyone has, make sure that we're just ready for, whatever that comes our way, because you never don't want to be ready. And my best friend said this to me the other day, and I've been just seeing it everywhere ever since. But the only thing that's guaranteed in life is taxes and death, and that is the truth. And so making sure that your life insurance policy fits you and your lifestyle, I think that is the most important thing that you can do as an adult. And so yeah, we'll be having those conversations with my parents, and then also, reevaluating my policies and my husband's policies. So I will not share what we have because I am not an insurance agent. And you can do your research, okay? Do your research on what you need, what fits your lifestyle and your circumstances. So that is it for my financial and personal goals for 2025. I know I have a lot of them, but a lot of these I already do, and I just want to continue them and write them down, make a video, and so I remember. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you got this far, put a pink heart in the comments below so that I know that you got this far. And as always, y'all are the best. Happy New Year 2025, and thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Bye.